We are so excited to welcome you this Shabbat. Yes, lots of stuff. I know you have a Friday night dinner plan. You may have something else Saturday morning, but we have Shabbat for you here. It is Shabbat Yitro, which features something you know well, the Ten Commandments. How many people here can recite them in order? You don't have to get in. All you need to know is we are here making them come to life. We start at 5 o'clock with a young family Shabbat. I think there's pizza dinner afterwards. And then we have a 6:30 pre-oneg right here in the front foyer, welcoming you into a special refugee Shabbat. What could be more core than that? What's the one commandment repeated more often than any other in the Torah? Actually, 36 times. You shall love the stranger as yourself. You shall not oppress the stranger. Why? For you were strangers in the land of Egypt, as it says in the very first commandment. And so we will celebrate the journey of Svetlana and her husband, who has made it here miraculously, joining us from Ukraine. The resettlement process was supported in a big way by our Social Justice, Social Action Committee, along with Neighbors for Refugees here. Mike Reichgott, our past president, the president of that organization. We're going to be hearing the story. We're going to be celebrating the story of so many refugees and understanding that we too are on that same journey, once wandering, looking for a home. Join us for an amazing Shabbat experience. Then Shabbat morning, we have Chevra at 9. We have a great koshi. You know, at this moment, I never remember what the koshi is, but I guarantee you it's a great question. And then afterwards, we will be downstairs, a special musical minyan led by our rabbinic intern, Ashira Boxman, and Lexi Weekly, our music tefillah specialist. And then at the same time up here, we are going to be welcoming Matthew Bernhardt as a bar mitzvah. He has great teaching, and you shouldn't miss it. You can go to either place. Bar mitzvah is always open. And then Sunday morning, of course, Kesher. And we have lots else going on. We have our Israel Last Modern Zionism Conversation with David Leshnick, who's from Jerusalem, teaching us. Many of us were here this past week for Shachar Peled, a Special Commander Reserves IDF member, who told us his story and helped us understand the true face of the IDF. Join us this Sunday. I think it's 10:15 with bagels in the garden room, or you can join us online. You can Zoom in. Last time we had around 24 live and another 12.5 online. So take your preference wherever you want to do, but it's really an important conversation that's going to bring the questions of modern Zionism up to the present time. As well, you want to do a great mitzvah, cooking for Hope. That's Hope Soup Kitchen. Alyssa Tauber, you can email her or just show up to help cook. I think it's around noontime in the kitchen. Am I forgetting anything else? Say it again?
Mission trip.
Oh, and the most important thing, we have to send our wishes for a Nisiat Tova. You should go in peace and return in peace for our dozen or so LT members who are going with Jane Sable Freeman, our executive director, and my dear friend and colleague, Rabbi Leora Frankel, to Israel on a 5-day mission. Their impact we know will be very important, and they're going to take back a piece of Israel and return it to us. We'll hear about them and their experiences in the coming weeks. We're going to have them speak on a Shabbat. So much going on. Do join us. In the meantime, Shabbat Shalom.